Always thinking of you. Hope you're doing better.
They feasted at Magnolia Table.
Let's go.
Down the browsers, and now
oh fuck! I forgot to select my playbook.
To go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. What a scene this is! A veritable cavalcade of colors, stripe after stripe, that they hope leaves the visitors dizzy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the USC Trojans, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
I gotta change my jerseys. I mean my motherfucking playbook.
The Bears have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming, and the opening of the season. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody's...
Alabama. On a regular USC playbook, I guess. I'm so fucking hungry.
Welcome to Waco, Texas, home of the Baylor Bears and McLean Stadium. Boats lining the brasses as the Baylor line is ready to welcome the Bears onto the field. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the USC Trojans, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Trojans ready to put toe to leather and get this season started.
Let's get it.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Why is my shit ordered like
Gets
this?
set, first down. To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense and their running game. That time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
Why are my plays like this? Do I got to order them? Oh, that's so strange.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Quarterback will audible. Looking to go up top on first down. The quick out. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road?
Bro, why is my playbook
rights,
like this?
Recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Movement here from the tight end. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Deep shot for the end zone. And
what are you doing, fucking stupid-ass corner?
They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Fucking cover 3, idiot.
Starting the game and starting the season with a great moment, that's the way to do it.
Starting in style. What did you think about all offseason? Making big plays, scoring touchdowns, winning games? How about that? You want to build a dynasty? Do it week 1, get that dub, get in the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Hartman.
Come on, get out of there.
Space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense on first down. On the run, it's Spears.
Get off me. Get off me.
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the legendary
Portal.
John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
Yeah, the basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it. But you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
On target to the left. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
On the move is the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. He's up to 41 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season.
Yeah, motherfuckers thought it was sweet. Put me in the fucking SEC, man. What the fuck?
Not even 2 minutes in, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get
catch the fucking ball.
Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted it.
Unloads it downfield. And he's
So why is everybody getting fucking burned?
all by himself down the middle.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he's so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, he
Hell
gets
no.
another chance.
Bro, he got tackled 4 times.
Again, and he noses his way into the
This
end
shit
zone.
is so stupid, bro.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
What kind of fucking kick returns are these?
Inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Fresno State dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this. It sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way.
Yeah, I'm about to get ghost on this shit, man.
Will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Give me that.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. He'll let it go down the right side. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll take another shot here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
All right, back-to-back shots by the offense. Staying aggressive, foot on the pedal. They had a big completion the previous play, so they try to take another one, but give the defense credit, forcing the incompletion.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Get off me.
Running with power.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. Gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot. You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just
it's complete.
Yeah, what's good? We still here.
They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown.
New quarterback, new running back, new system. Let's get it.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first
These fucking DBs will play some defense.
And I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing.
What are y'all doing?
He's got it down the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll take it all the way.
Bro, this shit is so stupid.
Touchdown, Baylor!
It's like my fucking DBs can't cover anybody at all. It's a fucking zone.
Great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field.
Oh, they block it.
Pick it up, you
He's
idiot.
got a chance to take this one back. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hartman. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The Trojans make a living on stretching the field with big plays in the passing game because they just throw the ball to that receiver.
No doubt about it. And guess what? Everybody in Hollywood likes this, right? Like the big, explosive, dynamic, fun plays. And that's exactly what USC does year after year.
They They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll go right back to him. Tackled, but he has a first down. He's now up to 66 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Using the quick game. Who breaks the tackle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw.
Good throw.
He's got his man.
Yeah, wrap up, motherfuckers. First down. Let's go.
On that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job.
And they will
Let's go.
Touchdown.
They tried to bully us. We still here. Y'all niggas can't play no coverage, but offense doing all right.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. He'll try the left side.
Nice, force him back in.
Through the defense. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Baylor 9, USC 17.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. He wants to throw here on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Bears in the hurry up.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Quarterback on the move, still looking.
Bro, my niggas suck, bro.
A huge pickup.
Y'all letting this nigga do anything.
Out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Take the right angle, you idiots.
Finds a crease at the 20.
Oh, these niggas play so stupid. We'll never win shit with these weak-ass fucking corners I got.
Defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
This defense might be reeling after those last two, and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That player is so lucky he did not put that football on the ground. What a tackle by that defender. Phenomenal individual effort getting that tackle for loss.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
You niggas come up, bro. Send it.
And they take it in for 6 more points. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to pass. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What is this defense?
Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Going with the ground game left.
Get off me.
Through the defender. He now has 72 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Defense has 0 stops the fucking whole half.
The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep.
Center the 1st man downfield.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
I don't want to play a 3-3 nickel. Where's my regular nickel?
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Bro, these niggas suck, bro. Can't play zone. We can't play man. What the fuck are we doing?
Big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Third and goal coming up here. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. Third and goal coming. Snap it to the back. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. He'll keep it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Well, a bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Western Kentucky is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage, but despite all that, we still have a very close game. They're up by 4 over Kansas. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You got one drive here to get a couple.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spears. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Fires to the tight end. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll pull it down. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Fires it incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice
Our
job
first fucking
creating
punt,
separation for his QB.
The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. He's got great speed. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Off-play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Spears. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Gain of 7. Brings up 2nd down.
Fuck. Now pick a play. It's 4 seconds left, man. Pick a play.
The DBs will back off a bit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
With the score, Baylor 33, USC 24.
And the Bears will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was...
Fires into traffic, picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you've got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. They think there's room to run to the right here. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15.
At the 15-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Baylor!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they'll try to tack on 2. The snap sets up the throw. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
They'll ride the hot hand.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know,
Literally tried to pull the read option, and the nigga just jumped in the air.
They dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the right. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense in the hurry up. Wide out in motion. Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously, open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
These corners going to give these receivers some space. They'll go to the ground. Showing off the arms. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that 1st, keep the drive going.
It's 1st down from the 11. Pocket starts to collapse. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's looking to throw. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it.
Good pass.
Touchdown, USC.
Good score, man.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He gets the two-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
USC 32.
Let's go.
Here he comes from inside
Safety.
zone 5.
Safety.
And
Come on.
by the coverage team to get the return man down
Good
on the
shit.
ground.
That's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to
Gambling is what's on that
puts it
fucking
the
kick
ground, but
return.
How about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball back.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They go to the ground.
Safety.
Fighting
Let's
to
go.
get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it.
We ain't
He
fucking come here
did
to
not. It's
fucking
a
lose. Let's
safety.
go.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fields the punt and looking for daylight.
The return is brought down at the 48, and the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Look at the audible in this bitch.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Stands in and takes the hit.
Are you
And
kidding
it
me?
goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds his man enough for the first. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Using his legs, it's Spears. At the 20, he's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Let's go.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Push down for the tackle.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak.
Yeah.
Touchdown!
Yeah.
SoCal.
Let's fucking go.
An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Man, those are so hard to stop defensively. We're just trying to dive in there on the D-line and create a pile, and you stuff them on first down, and then second down they go to Old Faithful, run the quarterback sneak to perfection.
Off play action. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we've played 3 quarters.
Yeah, stop doing that janky ass kick return.
They're lining
Yeah,
up to
put the
it
boys
away.
back there. Return some kicks. Need one
Here's
turnover.
the return from inside his 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into it.
And the ball is
Let's
out.
go!
Defense
Don't
coming up
dive
with
on
a
it, pick that
huge
bitch up.
trouble recovery.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win, week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Go.
And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Michigan came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the
Good
fact this
coverage.
wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He tries to take the top off. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Bro, this shit is cheesy as fuck, bro.
They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with the QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he
You got one person on your whole team. It's the only nigga who scored.
Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Nigga bailing this nigga out, bro. Got one fast nigga with 400 yards.
Bring it out. It's Hartman. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He wants to go deep.
Come on, that's a fucking ball right, bro.
Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Not all DBs make the play in the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job on the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Here's the give off the left side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Got
0,
stuffed on
1
first down.
sack.
It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside.
Nice.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
The Bears are in the hurry up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Let's go. You should have punted that. Why would you go for that?
They needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Power football with the run. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Runs through a tackle.
Nice run.
He's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he got enough for the first down, but some... The hit stick upside his head. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down.
Not a touchdown
And
right
he was
there.
hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. The give to the back.
Let's fucking go.
They move on top here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
That makes the score USC 50, Baylor 47.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made.
All right, y'all. This is the most important drive of the season right now. I need everybody to lock in, play defense. Don't let the fucking... I'm getting a dime. Y'all motherfuckers, bro.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw on second down.
Nice defense.
On the first attempt, see if he gets a little boost.
The only guy we got to watch, bro. He's the only guy he's throwing to.
The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. He makes the connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He knew exactly what they needed there, made the play, and got out of bounds to stop the clock.
And you got to keep this turbo mode on, right? We got to keep going fast. The clock's running down. 4th quarter, need a score. Great execution to get the first down. We need a lot more of this on this drive.
For jet sweep pass.
Strip.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going up top on first down. And that is incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Here comes the offense on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room.
Bro, these niggas suck, bro.
End zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first in the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Sorry ass niggas just let the nigga run anywhere, bro. What about the quarterback sneak? What the?
And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramps up the pressure.
No, nigga. Get out of here with that shit.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak.
Niggas be playing so cheesy, man.
And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution.
Yeah, no
offense.
touchdown.
Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But
Run
now
a different play.
The defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start.
Yeah, how many quarterback sneaks do you get, bro?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
That's 3 quarterback sneaks in a row.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Barges ahead. Touchdown Bears! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Lining up to cover the kick after that.
Still gonna win this game.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Offense will take over first and 10.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the...
And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell the quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players.
Look at
You
this
come
shit.
out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at.
Thank you.